Hey everyone, welcome back. I took a short little break, like 5 minutes. Went to go fill up the glass, the mug, the water, or water, college Winterhold. Anyways, well, I was thinking to myself, hurry up and start walking for all the. Anyways, well, I was thinking to myself, pretty cool actually. Everything I have for this game, like, especially on Adobe, it's gone. Premiere, it's gone, which you'd have to redo my whole entire platform for this. I have to remake my a lot of my text, my outros. My export presets. No, I still have those actually. It's just the turn off my thumbnails. They're gone. I don't have the thumbnail file anymore, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Hey, at least you finished that one because I remember the last X time we talked to you.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even
Yeah,
if
for
it...
sale.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Because you have the Adepthood, which is better than what I have in this, which is better than what I have. So, and so, and now we're broke again. Hotels, but let's have fun. And that too. But I stepped up my game at least. Yeah. Today
Mirabelle
is
will be
the
waiting for you.
15th of February. Yesterday was the 14th Valentine's Day. So, you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day with or without your special one. Maybe it was a bros night or a gal night. I don't know. Maybe just a solo night or morning, day, whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. Made the best of it. Hello, Davos Verano.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
No, sir. No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Research must be a problem here.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
What's the purpose of the college?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
Like, know more about the history.
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
What happened?
The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What happened in the Great Collapse?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
More about the Great Collapse.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Alright. Archmage. Nice rose, man. Want to see if I can get myself a pair. I'm good enough to do that. Let me talk to the... Am I naked? I'm usually naked. Usually I put on clothes for my last session. Yep. Right. 350. Okay. Talk again?
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Do I need advice on magic spells you can give me?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Yeah, I've seen that sometimes. Remember what other thing?
She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aren may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that.
Like the advisor. Where'd I go in?
You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds.
No, about the college.
We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret.
I like to learn about training.
I can teach you,
And magic
but I won't
instruction.
be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Destruction magic. Oh. Oh, she can train all the way up to 90.
Mirabelle will be
I mean,
waiting.
nice if I had money. But I just don't. Come back later.
What you learn
I've
here
made
will
myself
last you a
rather
lifetime.
clear.
Several, if you're talented.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
The Thalmor. Stormcloaks don't like the Thalmor. It's snowberries. No berries.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Look at the
Welcome to the college.
Actually, let me dump you,
I've
Lydia.
got your back.
This isn't a place for you.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Welcome to the college.
Bye, Lydia. See you later. Start walking. Alright.
Welcome to the college.
Now I can officially train here. I was told to come see you, Mirabelle Irving.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure, I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Let's go, Mirabelle.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Nice. This quest equipped. It's also snowing up here in Winterhold.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Alright. All attainment. Attain some learning here.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay. Probably most of the stuff in here. Ice Wraith teeth, those are nice. Alright, let's go. Back to the Hall of Elements.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Anything else you'd like to say? Because I'm too busy just drinking water here. Have a look at her. Looks very momish. Looks to be about 40.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Look.
Go on in, and if you have any problems,
43 ish. Looks like a mama, like some teenagers or a teenager. Kinda.
Another new apprentice,
Look at it,
Marcy.
like a
Are you of
dickhead.
the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely.
What was that conversation with Mirabel about?
Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college.
Discussion sounded like an argument to me.
Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here.
There's some kind of problem?
Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here.
What is it you do here?
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
Alright, does the Archmage often ask for advice?
Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
I can know about Balmor.
Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Alright. Yeah, for lessons.
Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
Archie's
We were
watching.
just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should
I don't know,
do?
I'm just listening, but hey, you should practice something.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I have them.
Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Here we
Over
go.
there, please.
Restoration, right? That's a ward.
Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, you have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Okay, let's go.
Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Hold still.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hit me.
Well, I think
I have
this is
many
an
important
excellent
things
Better.
on my mind.
Man, imagine that she was knocks in the face.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the
You
same.
know, this is one of the
Skyrim
very
still
few
has
places
such
where you can
fine
receive a real education in
New
the
here
schools
too,
of
eh?
magic.
I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Why aren't there many Nords at the college?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Really what on Kano?
I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
Is it difficult being away from your family?
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
Alright.
All right, then.
Moment. Argo.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jezargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jezargo.
You're excited to be here?
Oh yes, Jezargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
You seem very sure of yourselves.
There is much for Jezargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Not everything's a competition, you know.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
Maybe you're right. How did you become a student at college?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
You told me to.
Swift hunting.
Berlina. Berlina. Left. There's some kind of orange chilling in here. I'm gonna leave. Mirabelle,
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
where can I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Feralda can teach destruction spells and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Alright. Expect me here.
There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way, we all benefit.
Alright. Hello.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Is there any business I can assist with?
I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that?
What did you say you needed?
I'm running low on Grand Soul gems. I need at least 5 more, if you can find them.
I just who else is out here?
Right, then.
That's Maribel. Okay, sorry, my mouse got disconnected. Now we're going over to Sarthal, which is a nice walk there. In a second. So we're gonna cut through here. What's going on over here? But we're lighting. That was something really bad. Wall grinders did. Wall grinders. Oh, you guys walk pretty slow.
Someone do something.
Hey, Bernita.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
Yeah, no. Is that sorry? What?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
Do you know anything about Sarthal? Is that Lori?
I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us.
Anything about Sarthal?
Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. Until next time.
Until next time, Berlina. Until next time, my lovely dear. So, dear.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Nope, you're probably equivalent to that second voice from that. Movie, what was it called? Deep. It's just across the ocean or something? No. I'd have to go around maybe. Alright, oh here you are. I thought. Walked on this edge. Darthol discovered. No one's down here yet. No one's here yet. Heck. You guys were up here. Rabbit. What the heck? Finally, someone's out here. Hello.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
What are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
What's so important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Alright, let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Last session I was blacking the fuck out. I mean, I am blacking out right now, so I'll end it right here. Catch you guys next one. Adios amigos.